Presently, I'm reading Little Women by Louisa Alcott. I read it long back, and this is so delightful. It is a great classics for children. The great classics for children have been adapted and illustrated with care and thought to introduce you to a world of famous authors, characters, ideas, and stories that have been loved for generations. And this is a copyright 2009 Dalmatian Press, published by Bigito's Press. All of this, the ISBN, as you can see. And it begins with a note to the reader that a classic story rests in your hands. The characters are famous. The tale is timeless. The great classic for children has been carefully condensed and adapted from the original version, which they say that you must read when you're ready for every detail. And they have also written, we kept the well-known phrases for you, we kept the author's style, and we kept the important imagery and heart of the tale. And then they write, just to make you interested and children interested in classics, as literature is terrific fun. It encourages you to think, it helps you dream, it is full of heroes and villains and suspense and humor, adventure and wonder and new ideas. It introduces you to writers who reach out across time to say, do you want to hear a story I wrote? And then they write, curl up and enjoy. So here's the back cover, and here it's written, Little Women is the story of 4 girls, Pretty Meg, Headstrong Jo, Sweet Beth, and Spoiled Hammy, growing up with plenty of spirit but little money during the Civil War era in New England. Little Women is more than a story. It is a timeless book of lessons, a classic tales of laughter and tears, and a tribute to home and family. Throughout the book, you'll find nuggets of advice and wisdom. Like I'm going to read from this page 38 here. And then, tell a story, mother, one with a moral to it. I like to think about them afterwards, said Jo. Mrs. March, her mother, smiled and began at once. Once upon a time, there were 4 girls. They had enough to eat and drink and wear. They had kind friends and parents who loved them dearly, but they were not happy. These girls were anxious to be good, but were constantly saying, if only we had this, or if we could only do that. They were always forgetting how much they already had and how many things they actually could do. So they asked an old woman what spell they could use to make them happy. She said, when you feel unhappy, think over your blessings and be grateful. Then she ended with, so they agreed to stop complaining. They promised to enjoy their blessings and try to deserve them. And I believe they were never disappointed or sorry that they took the old woman's advice. I took this down from this library, so tastefully decorated, and look at this. They have one book here as Louisa Alcott, The Little Woman. All books lined up so beautifully in the library. Fireplace, and here I'm sitting here and reading this book.